glad that to meet all these young people. I'm strongly encouraging you to actively participate in KSEA and revive the KSEA to be one of the leading.
And we have 3 big mission statements. Part of it is networking. We try to build the communities, right? So that I want you to just, if you haven't had a chance to get in, why don't you try and get familiar with who we are. There are a lot of the events you can join in later on. Do you know who he is? Right? Do you know who is Hojun?
Professor in
Yeah.
Princeton.
Yeah. He got the one of the most prestigious math award, almost equivalent to Nobel Prize in mathematics. It's Professor Hojun in Princeton University. So you should be proud of ourselves, who we are as a Korean American. So just briefly, yes, I didn't, okay. So I didn't count all the chapters, how many chapters, but I think you see the big chapters: New York Metropolitan and South, North Carolina, Washington Metro, Georgia Tech South, Southern California, and we are in the 6th, New Jersey. I'm Simon Shim anyway, chapter president. I've been serving since 2023. This is 2nd term. I'm doing something multiple role these days, but I'm enjoying thing as a New Jersey chapter president, so that it provide me that some opportunity to meet with our young generation here in Rutgers. So on top of it, I'm also teaching. I'm an adjunct professor in NJIT. I've been teaching the civil engineering, especially tall building design. So at least I want you to aware of it. We are at the part of in New Jersey chapter. And now more professional side, there are a lot of APS, right? Affiliated Professional Society. I want you to today just kind of ask around and introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, what you're studying now, and kind of share which field that you are studying. Because there are a lot of affiliation society you maybe can join in and participate in each event. So here, for example, Neuroscience, AKN, Association of Korean Neuroscientists. I think she's our VP, the Mr. Chang, Miyeon Chang. She is leading some forum 2 weeks, next week? Next week, in Rutgers, in the same location here. So she's a neuroscientist doctor, okay? And you see the physicist, right? So we have another physics professor from Rutgers here, Mr. Dr. Oh, Seongshik, right? He's gonna give you some kind of introduction about quantum. Okay, just briefly, I'm gonna touch on that. It's a kind of past the event, and I've been participating the couple of events, and I videotape it and put together and upload it to the YouTube, KSEA NJ YouTube. So I want you to just help me to join, increase this subscription. This is gonna a little awkward. Whenever I look at it, I have only 21 subscriber. Oh. Right, but I think you can find out some activities. Some of them is global scale, global UKC, and also chapter level activity. I want you to get familiar with, especially that we try to promote and help student or young engineer or students get hooked up with industry leader, part of our NJ chapter communities. Especially this is the one kind of Meta, the company we recently visited, the Meta office in Hudson Yard. So I'm sure you guys are interested in new technology and right tech company for your career. So why don't you kind of start from where we are, start at the KSEA networking and also in communities. All right, this is the KSEA official YouTube. right? Still, we only have a 287, which is awkward. I think we are more than 4,000, 5,000, 7,000 in a group of scientists and engineers, but they don't really somehow participate. But even I was surprised, our senior people, which they're all scientists and engineer, professor, retired, they build a senior forum, share their all expertise and learning, history, and their experience. This is very active, the forum. So they posted. The recent one is generative AI, prompting engineering, the tech webinar. I was really shocked. I learned something from this too. You don't just assume that, they are all too old people. I'm too young, so nothing to do with, I don't want to hang out with old people. I don't think that is right, the way to think. I think age to me is something how to think about who we are. It's not about age to me. If you're willing to learn something every day, I think keep you to always keep yourself the young. And so I want you to take a look at it, the KSEA official. This is something that also hopes Kwachong that we always collaborate with them, especially those Kwachong sponsor our all KSEA activity significantly. So we always hosting UKC global annual event every year with collaboration with COPST and KSEA. So this is something I want to aware of it. And this is recently I met the Mr. Son. I think I shows his video, you kids, because he is the only one, the Korean American scientist kind of operating James Webb Telescope. We'll talk about it later more if you want. And here now our events, we had a fall picnic last year. So I saw some of you here. I want you to also encourage. I'm gonna skip this. It's a video, YouTube. You can just watch. And this is the one last San Francisco UK's event. All this event, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'm here. It's hard to find out. But the keynote speaker, mostly we invite the Nobel kind of prize laureate, the prize winner, so that you see that how this UKC and their value and just event is not just normal. I will say this is kind of high level. The class, the conference, you can also kind of participate in. So this one took place at San Francisco last summer, but 2025 this year we're gonna have UKC at Georgia. So if you have some kind of research topic, any topic, you can participate in. They're gonna financially support a little bit and learn and also join in, especially the undergraduate some forum which is called FIRE. FIRE is the undergraduate student forum. Maybe you can consider it. So I'm gonna walk through. So here, recently I had some meet and greet. Okay, meet and greet event with our Professor Oh here, Seongshik Oh, and also Dr. Son Jae-hak. Jae-hak here? Okay, over there. So, okay, I think we're gonna just somehow during their dinner, you can just say hello and learn something what they do. It's a very interesting field. So physics about quantum and genetics about DNA. Right? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move. All right. So also, last December, we had some meet and greet session with Professor Lee, Unsu Lee over there, and he is the professor of the NJCU, and there are a couple of also NJCU professor we got together. Also Stevenson, and we had some lunch and had some good meet and greet sessions. And this is something, if you are interested in the aerospace and technology, This is the kind of the APS recently established. I participated. So last December, I went to this event. The event was took place at the California Caltech, and we had a chance to visit the NASA JPL, the laboratory, and we had a great workshop session. So this is another, the CASTA YouTube channel, if you want. If you're interested, why don't you just type the CASTA and you can join in. Okay, here, another one is the matter. So this is some students, right? And Professor Lee had a kind of meet and greet session at Meta, the company at the Hudson Yards. So there are a lot of kind of dream, right? Facebook wall, Meta, write something about your dream. Do you have a dream? Think about it. But there are a lot of things you can just enjoy. Okay, going back to here, another events NJCU that Professor Lee usually hosts with our Korean Marine Institute. This is some annual events take place at the NJCU. It's about a lot of supply chain and logistics, something like that. There are a lot of group of people from Korea really actively get involved and research and with the United States also agent and school as well. Okay, then move on to the Northeast Region Conference 2024. This is the one annual conference. Will usually take place during April, end of April. I want you to pay attention to it. Even all professors here, doctors here, industry leader and students want you to join this. It's going to take place at Double Tree Hotel in the Foley this year, April 26th Saturday, which I think you're going to have, you're going to really have some eye-opening session. So this is the last year we had the conference in Montclair University. Do you know where is Montclair University? Have you been to Montclair? It's a nice campus as well. So I'm gonna move, something like that. Move. All right, move on to another KSEA nationwide activity. It's a math competition, annual event. I think some of you or Rutgers students always participated. Also, some of the students over here, they attend and win some prize, I'm sure, right? It's enjoyable because it doesn't mean to be always in a test. It's something that the party or festival, let's say math, right? Math festival. So I think last year we had this math competition at one of Bush campus, right? There was this is a Bush campus. 30 or 40 students enter this competition. At the end of the day, we celebrate, and these two kids, the students really enjoy, and kind of we had a great that time to celebrate who we are, right? So we're currently planning another math competition this year, April 5th, 2025. It's going to take place at the Tillett Hall, just right next to our current student center. So if you are interested, I need a lot of student proctors. I want you to volunteer, help me out. It's going to be a good experience. So let me move on. Yeah, next, I think I just mentioned before, Dr. Chang, which KSEA NJ Chapter VP1, hosting 유전의학 융합회, Neuroscience. What is the official? The very long name. Okay, right. So this is all about neuroscience plus plot. Okay, you can read it, and there will be another forum. It will take place in this room and next room. There are a couple of the scientists that come from Korea, and they're gonna have a great symposium together. So if you are studying something related the field, why don't you just hang by and look at what they do? Okay. Dr. Nakjung Choi here? Nakjung? Oh, he's not here yet. Okay. So we try to recognize who we are, right? As our KSEA New Jersey member. Okay, Dr. Choi, also he was the previous New Jersey chapter president, but recently he got an award. What does it say? Thomas Edison Patent Award, right? Thomas Edison Award. So I think he will come and give us some introduction about what he did, and also about his company, Bell Labs. Have you heard about Bell Labs? Bell Labs? Do you know Bell? Who is Bell? Who invented your phone? Phone inventor, right? So this is Bell Lab, the same laboratory. You'll be surprised. Bell Lab has a lot of Nobel Prize recipients, and they. Okay, so with that, we don't have any. Dr. Choi, Nakjung Choi arrived yet, so please welcome to Professor Oh. Seongshik Oh, are you ready? Just talk about something about quantum this year.
Okay. Yeah.
There will be a lot of interesting stuff.
Okay. There are no slides, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you know, but this year is the UN announced that this year is year of quantum. Does anyone know that this year is the year of quantum? Nobody knows? It is actually UN. Yeah. Okay. That's not so surprising because that's so. So last year UN announced that 2025 year is quantum. There are multiple reasons why they called it year of quantum, because first of all, probably you heard about this quantum computing or quantum, right, many things happening, and so that's definitely very related to that. Another reason why the UN announced 2025 as Year of Quantum, the exact name is International Year of Quantum Science Technology, but in short, okay, they call it Year of Quantum. That's because there are two things. First is a lot of things related to quantum has happened in recent years. And there's another thing. 2025 is, in some sense, a centennial of the invention of quantum mechanics. There are two reasons. And also people call those who are working in quantum, the quantum somehow business these days, people call this time as second revolution of quantum. Whether that is true or not, probably you never know, but many people believe who are working in quantum areas that probably in some decades, in a century from now,